Friends, we can all see that many white bloggers have millions of followers. Please support me too, because my followers are still few. Black bloggers also deserve to be famous. My friends, let's unite and lift each other up. Please press subscribe button and like. In a bustling diner on the corner of 5th and Main, 17-year-old Darius Johnson washed dishes for a meager $8 an hour. His life was a cycle of early mornings, long shifts, and the constant worry of making ends meet for himself and his ailing grandmother, Miss Ruby. The diner was a haven for locals, but for Darius, it was a reminder of the dreams he had yet to chase. One rainy evening, as Darius prepared to buy his first meal in days, a burger and fries he had saved for, he noticed an elderly couple at table 6. They looked out of place, drenched and desperate, rifling through their pockets in vain. Darius felt a tug at his heart. He approached them, unaware that this moment would change his life forever. "Excuse me, folks," he said, his voice steady despite the storm raging outside. "This meal is on me tonight." Margaret, the woman with silver hair, blinked in surprise. "Oh, sweetheart, that's very kind, but we couldn't possibly accept." Darius smiled. "My grandmother always says kindness multiplies when you give it away." He slid the tray of food in front of them, feeling a warmth spread through him. Harold, the man with piercing blue eyes, studied Darius intently. "You work hard for your money. Son, why would you give it away?" "Because you needed it more than I did," Darius replied simply. As they ate, Darius learned about their broken-down car and their plans to visit their son. He shared his dreams of college and helping his community, unaware that Harold and Margaret were not just ordinary travelers, but influential philanthropists. After their meal, Harold stood, his demeanor shifting from grateful to commanding. "You've shown remarkable character tonight, Darius. We've been watching you." Darius felt a chill run down his spine. "Watching me?" "Yes," Margaret interjected. "We're here for a very important reason. We want to help you." Confused but intrigued, Darius listened as they explained their foundation's mission to uplift communities. They offered him a full scholarship to any university, a chance to intern with them, and ultimately, a position as a director of a new community center they planned to build in his neighborhood. "Why me?" Darius asked, still processing the whirlwind of information. "Because you embody the values we seek," Harold replied. "You've shown kindness when it mattered most. That's rare." Darius's heart raced. This was the opportunity he had only dreamed of, but doubt crept in. "What if I'm not ready?" "Then you'll learn," Margaret assured him. "We believe in your potential." As they left, Harold handed Darius a business card, his eyes glinting with promise. "We'll be in touch." The next few weeks were a blur. Darius juggled his job, school, and the excitement of his new future. He learned that the couple had staged their situation to test his character, but instead of feeling betrayed, he felt honored. They believed in him. Months later, the Darius Johnson Community Development Center opened its doors, transforming the abandoned Riverside Mall into a hub of hope. Darius, now a college student, oversaw programs that provided job training, healthcare, and educational resources to the community. The center flourished, creating jobs and opportunities for those who had once felt hopeless. Darius watched as his neighbors thrived, their lives improving because of the kindness he'd shown that rainy night. One evening, as he walked home, he spotted a young couple at Murphy's Diner, their car broken down and their faces etched with worry. Darius approached them, recalling his own struggles. "This meal is on me tonight," he said, just as he'd done before. As they ate, he learned their names, Miguel and Rosa, and their dreams of finding work. Darius felt a familiar warmth in his heart. He offered them a chance to connect with the community center, just as Harold and Margaret had done for him. That night, as he lay in bed, Darius reflected on how one act of kindness had set off a chain reaction of change. He realized that transformation wasn't just about opportunities. It was about the connections forged through compassion. But just as he was beginning to feel comfortable in his new role, a twist of fate awaited him. One day, while reviewing applications for a new scholarship program at the center, Darius stumbled upon a familiar name, Harold Whitmore, the same Harold who had tested him that rainy night. His heart raced as he read the details. Harold was not just a philanthropist. He was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar foundation that had been quietly assessing the community for a major initiative. Darius felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. What if Harold was still watching him? What if he was still being tested? As he pondered this, the phone rang. It was Harold, asking to meet. Darius's mind raced with possibilities. Was this a follow-up to their previous encounter? Did he want to discuss the center's progress? Or was there something more? When they met, Harold's demeanor was serious. Darius, we've been impressed with your work, but we need to talk about something important. Darius's heart pounded. What is it? We're planning to expand our initiatives, and we want you to lead the charge, Harold said, his blue eyes piercing through Darius. But it will require a commitment beyond what you've done so far. Darius felt a rush of emotions, fear, excitement, and a sense of responsibility. What do you mean? We want you to help us develop a new community center in a neighboring town. It's a chance to make a real impact, but it will be challenging. Darius took a deep breath, realizing this was the moment he had been waiting for. I'm in, he said, determination flooding his voice as they discussed the plans. Darius felt a sense of purpose he had never experienced before. This was more than just a job. It was a chance to change lives, just as he had changed his own. But just as they were finalizing the details, Harold leaned in closer. There's one more thing, Darius. We need to know if you're ready for this. It's not just about the work. It's about your character. Darius's heart raced. He had been tested before, but this felt different. What do you mean? Your ability to lead, to inspire others, and to make tough decisions. We need to know if you can handle the pressure. Darius nodded, feeling the weight of the moment. I understand. I'm ready. As they shook hands, Darius realized that this was not just an opportunity. It was a chance to prove himself once again. He was about to embark on a journey that would test his limits and redefine his future. But just as he was about to leave, Harold added, Remember, Darius, this is about more than just you. It's about the community. Don't lose sight of that. With those words echoing in his mind, Darius stepped out into the world, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Little did he know, the true test of his character was just beginning, and it would lead him to places he had never imagined. And as he walked away, the rain began to fall again, but this time it felt like a cleansing and new beginning. Darius was ready to embrace the storm. Do you want to know the fate of the heroes? Please post part 2. Subscribe to the channel and continue watching. Your opinion and support are important to me. Leave it in the comments. Thank you.